Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. Hey, Ali, how you doing? I swear, sometimes YouTube is like so annoying. It takes forever. Takes forever to annoy me. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? Fine. Oh my god, so freaking annoying. It's taking so long to load. I've been on the internet all this time. It's been perfectly fine. As soon as I come on here, it's like a fucking joke. It's not easy. Oh my god, oh my god. It's so annoying. Yeah, I can tell you're anxious. Yes. You don't have patience in your vocabulary, I know. I know that. Anxious and impatient. Because Ali wants shit now. Right fucking now. Okay? Ali can't wait no more. She wants it now. Okay? Ali wants now means now. Miss Bikini, you said trying to find motivation for putting the bedroom back together from the carpet guys repairing. We're have to do much better than paying for a new carpet. Oh yeah, things that are repaired or cleaned or whatever are way better sometimes. As long as it's livable, you're good to go. All right. Oh, there you go. Ali, I'm getting like in the next couple of days, it should be there, but it's still gonna be like probably the end of the week. I mean, it's Monday today, so I would say from now until Friday, it looks like you might get it. 'Cause I got 6 and 1s on the end, so that tells me like you getting it in the next like couple days. But I would say like this week, it looks like you will get it eventually. He said, "Will this be taken care of by this week?" It looks like it will be. I see a man working on it. I know it's annoying. I'm getting a yes on the hearing back from the Department of Insurance this week. So I'm getting a yes on that. And a woman should be calling you or dealing with you. I got all positive things. I got better cards for that than I got for the first question. So, but I got a yes for both for this week. But more likely, you'll hear back from the Department of Insurance this week. But the first question, I would say maybe Friday at the latest, they'll probably like say something to you or tell them that they're gonna take care of it in the next day or two. But I got good cards for the outcome, but leading up to the outcome, I get delays, frustration, and bullshit. But yeah, things are good though. It's not bad. I got all good cards. You're welcome, Maddie. Hope it all works out. Hope everything happens this week. It's supposed to be a good week this week anyway, so I think the full moon's coming up too. So because the moon's like halfway right now. It's nice and bright here today. It's beautiful day today. But you should be. It looks good, Ali. You should be fine. Next couple of days. Today is Monday, so should be okay. Things look good. Yeah. Yeah, you should get the accident money this month eventually. I asked for this month and it said yes. So even if it isn't this week, you should get the actual money this month. So I got good cards. I got a man dealing with some stuff. So could be a guy dealing with like the paperwork or the check or something to do with that somewhere down the road. Marley's here. Holy shit. Marley's here. Marley's here. Marley's here. Marley's here. Oh look, it's Auntie gone. And she says hi Marley. She don't say hi Mark. She says hi Marley first. See? Oh man, that sucks. Amy got overheated. She says she's quitting tomorrow. Oh man, that's not good. How you doing, Antigone? Well, I hope Emmy gets better. Tell her drink a lot of water. Gatorade. If she likes Gatorade, get her favorite one. Gatorade's a lot good. A lot better for us. Gatorade, Powerade, water. Mix both of them together if it's too sweet. You're good? Good. Gook? I don't know what gook is. That's probably you. You're gook or gook. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, the heat is on. That's for sure. And I am so grateful I'm not in severe heat. Today it was a nice breeze, less humidity, but it was still hot. Um, and the pool water is beautiful. I went in the pool for like an hour today until my fingers got wrinkled. It was so nice. I worked all day. And I was like, I'm going to the pool around like 5:36. So about I think it was like almost about 6:15. I stayed in there until like 7:15, 7:30. I was like, hell yeah. Feels good in here. Feels like it felt like a warm bath. That's how warm the water was. Yeah, that's the best thing to do is Gatorade. And if she likes bread, tell her eat some bread so her stomach gets like the bread absorbs the stuff in the stomach in her stomach. Poor Emmy. Yeah. The heat is not for everybody, that's for sure, especially if you're not used to it. If you're not used to it, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, she knows what her body is, and if she's sick, then she can't go anyway. If she's sick, she's sick. It's not meant for you. It's not meant for you. You know, there's a lot of things that we do. Yo, why is it when I go live you want to fucking snore? Huh? Calm your ass down. Okay? Calm down. Holy shit, I got scared there. I got scared for a minute. She sounded like she was having a fucking seizure or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Holy shit. She scared the living shit out of me just now. I was like, she's always shaking like this. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? I had to wake her up. She's getting off her head. You guys didn't hear that? She went crazy just now. She was always shaking in her dream. She was probably running after food, running after a piece of bacon or cheese or a cat. She's too cute, but she's a pain in the ass. I've been inside for an hour now, right? More than an hour, and she hasn't snored all this time. All this time she hasn't snored, but as soon as I come on there, she starts snoring. It's like the weirdest shit ever. Yeah, dreaming about begging strips. Dreaming about begging for some cheese. Yeah, you know I'm flukes are a pain in the ass. She over here snoring like crazy. She scared the shit out of me. You told her she can go do, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if she wants to, yeah. or she could take a break and go back. You know, you're sick, you're sick. It happens. Let me tell you, my nephew, my 16-year-old nephew, he's going away. He's representing the Bermuda national team for basketball. He made it on the team, and they're going to Canada tomorrow for a week to compete. And he's been home for like maybe 2 weeks now, and he says it doesn't make sense him getting a summer job because he's going away for this week, and then when he comes back, he's going to England to go look at colleges for next year because he's going to college next year, and he might want to go to England because Bermuda is a British territory. So we have our passport is a British passport. So yeah, UK, England, yeah. That Bermuda is owned by England. We're a British colony. So if a teenager wants to go to college there, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than the US and Canada. Yeah. UK, yes. England, London. So he's going to London, Manchester, and a few other places. He's going on like a college tour. Him and his other guy and my sister and his brother and my nephew, they're all going to go see colleges because if he likes it out there, he might go out there. And it's cheaper, and it's also we have British, passport, so it's easier. So he's going out there to see if he likes it. If he likes it, he might go back out there next year. But he's been to Canada to check colleges, and he's checked a college out in Boston when he went this year, and he's going to go check out some England college because he's going to do sports management. He wants to be like a gym teacher or a coach and stuff. Hey, Hermana, how you doing? Yo, it is here. Holy shit. All right, Antigone, no problem. Yeah, so he's going away tomorrow to play for the Bermuda national team basketball under 16s. And I'm sure he'll do good. He's a good basketball player. He's good. He's good at volleyball and basketball. He's very sportsy. He loves sports. He's like me. I got him into sports and all that stuff. So I'm not taking any credit, but I'm the one who got him into sports, and his mother loves sports, my sister as well. So she played basketball and volleyball like me. So they both play volleyball for the national team. But basketball, he's very good because he's 6 feet tall already at 16. So yeah, he's going away tomorrow. Thank God. He's a pain in the ass, and he's he's a pain in my ass. So not seeing him for a week will be a blessing. I'll miss him when he sleeps, but that's about it. Yeah. I wish him well. I prayed for him, and I hope he does good. And hopefully they win. And hopefully I can get to see him play out there, stream it or something. But they said that it's going to be hard to stream or some bullshit. But I was like, I'll probably find it somewhere. I'll check it out. So yeah. I can't wait. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? You good? I've drank so much water. I drank water today. I drank coffee, water, orange juice, and iced tea. I didn't know what to drink today, so I drank everything. This morning I had a cup of coffee, and I was like, you know what? I'm still like half asleep over here. Let me have another cup. So I had a smaller cup of coffee, and I didn't finish it all. Then I started working. I started getting in my grind. Started working. Then I was like, I need some water. Then I got some water. Then I mixed it with some orange juice, nice and cold. Then I had some lunch, and then after that, I was like, yeah, I need some more fucking water. So, yeah. Okay, Antigone, you're after. I just got it. You're after Ali. Ali's a pain in the ass, like you. So you got both my pain in the asses in here. All I need now is Ninja, and I'll be satisfied. I'll have the whole pain in the ass crew. What? What are you talking about? Me? No, the guy behind you. Yeah, I do. When you sleep, I love everybody in here when they sleep, because when they sleep, that's when I love them the most. All right, let's check, Ali. I'm entertaining Mario right now. She needs a good laugh. And we need to pray for her daughter Emmy today because she got overheated and sick. So let's pray for her, make sure she's okay. God's only gonna listen to my prayers anyway, because all of you are bad. All right, let's see. All right, let me see. I don't think he knows about it, Ali, but I think he's very suspicious about it. I think like he kind of like knows but doesn't know. Like he has a hunch or he has a feeling something's going on because he knows how slick you guys are. See, a man that lives with multiple women, he's got to be on his toes. He's got to be on his p's and q's. Because you said does he meant to say did Dad find out about the car accident money? So I think that he doesn't know, but he's trying to figure it out or he's trying to find out. But I don't think he actually knows. Because you're asking, did he find out about the car accident money? I'm getting no, but he's still suspicious about it. I'm getting like the same type of cards over and over. Like I think he's trying to like get something out of your mom, like ask her, but like she's standing strong and she's not saying anything to him or like ignoring him about it or I guess reassuring him that everything's okay. Choruses are good at that. So yeah, but I don't think he knows because I got him reversed, so I don't think he knows. I'm not getting that he knows completely, but he's like, something's up here. He smells some fish. Antigone, you can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, the heat will do it to you, that's for sure. And if you're young and you're not used to it and you're not outside all day, your body's like, what the hell are you doing to? It's either that or oh, okay. But I don't actually think that he knows, like for sure, for sure. Like he's thinking about it, but he's not like worried about it. You're welcome, Ali. Thank you too. I appreciate it. Antigone, see, I just made my point. See, you know, he said he's being, he's being quiet. See, he's not talking. He's like, I ain't no time for this damn woman. She's a pain in the ass. He just confirmed that you're a pain in the ass. He's like, yeah, she's the queen of pentacles, but I ain't no time to listen to this damn woman. I ain't talking there. He loves you but doesn't know it yet. Yeah. That's what I say when I want to have sex with somebody. I'm like, yeah, I had you, but you don't know it yet. And they're like, ooh. I'm like, no, not that way, stupid. In my mind, like, everybody loves you. You're a star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I think that, is he on like a trip or something? It looks like he's on a trip or he's getting ready for a trip. It looks like he's getting ready for a trip or he's on a trip. And he's got like some anxiety and stuff. The reason why he's not talking to you is because he has nothing really to say to you. And he's going through some issues and stuff, but he's still, he's still cool with you. He's not mad at you or anything like that. I'm not getting him mad at you. I'm just getting that he's got personal issues. He's got situations with, like, he suspects like somebody from his past, like a woman from his past, and like doing some dumb shit to him. Like he might have some problems with like an ex or somebody who he was with, and looks like he's going on a trip. But otherwise, that, I got the sun card at the very end, so that tells me that he's still cool with you and he'll speak to you eventually once he gets over his little situation he's got. But I don't get nothing bad towards you. I just think that he's got issues going on here and he's not ready to talk to you like about anything. He's not willing to talk to you because obviously you're not, somebody that he goes to and talks to about his personal life. So, but I see like he's got issues going on with money. He's emotionally confused. I don't know. My cards don't say uh, you're like the other person I was talking to. You wait. This says it's a sun, so it must be somewhere sunny and it's hot. Well, everywhere is hot. None of these cards say Jamaica, Bermuda, or fucking Africa or whatever the fuck you think tarot tells you where the hell geographically he's going. A damn well vacation. What do you think? It says he's traveling. Tarot don't tell you what continent he's going to. The hell you think this is? You think that's psychic? Oh, let me hold on. Spirit told me he's in Hawaii on a beach. You want too damn fucking much. I'm a medium, yeah. Now I'm good. I'm just talking shit. Antigone's just a pain in the ass. That's all. Because she's a pain in the ass, I like to be a pain in the ass back to her. You're asking me 5 questions, and I'm not gonna answer 5 questions. All right, I answered your damn question. Okay, don't aggravate me. If you want him to be your future man, then go hop on him. Go say, hey, look, I want you to be my future man. Say, hey, I want you to be my future man. Go ask him. What's wrong with you damn women? You talk all this shit to me, go talk some shit to him. Say, look, I want you to be my man. Or why don't you say something to him? Look, no way. So how the hell is he supposed to be your future man if you ain't gonna say nothing to him? Say, hey Bob, how you doing? I don't know what his name is, but say, hey Bob, how you doing? It's me, Antigone, your pain in the ass friend. How you doing? How's things? Men like when women actually make an effort too. Don't think like you're a Queen Sheba or something like that, where this guy's gonna go out of his way and come see. It don't work like that. Men are fed up. But he should be talking to you soon because you got the sun card, so that means some sociable, favorable conversations. So when he gets back from his trip, he'll probably say, hey, look, I'm back from a trip. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then that's when you say something to him. Don't think because, you're a woman and the guy's going to be like, hey, what's your name again? You're welcome, Antigone. All right, Brago, good to see you, sweetheart. Take care. By the Pearl Harbor, there you go, Ilda. By the Pearl Harbor. Yes, Dan, it's Monday. It's Monday. Fun day. This is why I took a break the last 2 days. It's hot as shit, and I've been busy working, doing my thing. And by the time I got on here, I was like, fuck, man, I'm too tired to come on here, man. I don't want to be all tired and giving people bullshit ratings or something like that. Not that I do anyway, but I don't want to be all tired and sluggish on here. But today I feel a little more energized, a little better. I shouldn't have worked yesterday, but I did. Yesterday was Sunday, but I still did some painting and stuff. Cleaned up the pool a bit. My sister had a little get together here with my nephew's friends, so I had to help out with that shit. I always got something to do, man. It's always a pain in the ass. It's always a pain in the ass. But work is good. Work is it's good to be yeah, Dan. It was here on Saturday. Yeah. Saturday the heron was here. Yeah, it's definitely draining. But today, like, it wasn't that humid. It had like a nice little breeze, and it wasn't like extremely hot. And I was inside the whole time, but I didn't sweat a lot because the humidity was down. It was still 84 degrees or 85, but like the humidity was like 60, so it was nice. When the humidity is high, that's when like I sweat and it got a stupid little flies around my ears and shit. It's fucking annoying. But I have like this big fan in my in the workshop, and I just put it on and it sounds like airplane. So it blows everything away. Hey Rudy. Doing good. How are you, sweetheart? You all right? But yeah, Dan, the heron was here on Saturday night. He still comes by. It's bring luck to the house, and it's bring good things to the house. So It's nice. I saw a big ass red bird yesterday when I parked my car. I got out of my car. I went to my door, and all I hear tweet, 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 like they make this high chirping noise. And I saw the red bird, a big one. He went into the cedar tree, and I was like, "Wow! I just got here. Like literally 30 seconds. I get out of my car and bang, a red bird." So the birds are definitely on full effect, and that's it. You're finally relaxing. That's good. Hanging in there, good, good, good. Now, Marley, it's not about quitting. It's about her health. If she's not healthy enough to deal with it, then don't force her to go if she's sick. It's not about quitting. It's about like her knowing that it's right now. It's like her body can deal with it, and she can. She's feeling sick, so fuck it. It happens. You just had a deja vu. A deja vu. Yeah. It's not about encouraging him to do that, but my mom, my mom is a warrior. Not a warrior, a worrier. Yeah, if it's the best thing, if you feel like it's the best thing to do, then it's the best thing to do. It's better than it's better than her, getting worse or getting even more sick or feeling nervous that she has to go back and get sick. I mean, that happened to my nephews. The youngest one, he went to a camp for like 3 days, and then he was like, "Fuck that, I'm not going back." He says it was like the worst camp he's ever been to, and he didn't go anymore. My sister was pissed because she paid for it, but she said she didn't want to force him to go because she paid for it, because he was just getting like anxious and nervous, and he didn't feel right, didn't wasn't eating. That's how people are. Even adults are like that. Adults sometimes, we get worried or something happens to us, or you know. Well, I know it's difficult, but that's the life of having children and having kids and dealing with them. Uh, well, my nephew and I, we have these two turtle tanks, and one of the turtles wasn't eating, and he was always on the raft, and I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with this turtle?" So then, like my and then like I put my hand inside the tank, and the water was cold, but there's a heater in there. So I unplugged the heater, plugged it back in, and the light wasn't on, so I knew the heater was broken. So that's why he was like the turtle was all fucked up because the water was too cold. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I've been tired like all weekend, but I'm okay today. I'm still tired, but I'm good. Um, so me and my nephew went today to go get a new water heater for the turtle tank, and now he's all swimming around. He ate. He was cool, like he was in the water. So I felt bad for him because I was wondering why, like, but I never really thought about the water heater because it's fucking brand new. It's only a year old. So apparently it conked out, and we had to go get a new one today. So now the turtle's, cool. He's back in action now. My camera just like psyched the fuck out and then just got clear now. It only happens on YouTube. There's something wrong with you. It's not easy. I look a mess. Okay, cool. Thanks, Antigone. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I'm Dr. Doolittle every fucking week. Yep. If it ain't the dog, it's the turtles. It's something else. My parents, my sister, my nephews, me, or Antigone, or some crazy person that comes in here to aggravate me. I'm always dealing with some crazy person or some situation. It's cool though. I can handle it. I can handle it. It's cool. I know people are just joking around, having fun. What's my doggy's name? Antigone. That's my doggy's name. Her name's Antigone. Her name's Diamond. Diamond. You know Diamond? Because she has a white diamond patch on the back of her neck. And my brother-in-law, that dickhead, named her Diamond. But we call her Bub Bub. We say Bub Bub. She looks one time. She has a lot of names. Come here, stupid. Don't go over there, you idiot. Who's not always joking? I'm always joking. I don't get mad like that. A lot of people take me serious, but I'm not serious like that. Now, if you fuck around, you disrespect me, then you'll see another side of me. But I'm cool. I'm alright. Yeah, that dickhead names her Diamond. Yeah. We didn't want her name to be Diamond. We don't even call her Diamond. We call her Bubby's baby. Bub Bub. No, Marty didn't call me a dickhead. Yeah, that's his name, dickhead. I have a few names for him, but I have code names for him. We have a lot of names for him. I have some news about him too. He got some ultimate karma last week. You want me to share it with you? I don't really like dwelling on people's karma or downfalls or things like that. But when you're a bad bastard or a bad dickhead, you deserve it. So apparently we just heard this on Saturday night or Saturday. We heard about it. Oh yeah, what goes around comes around. Don't leave your hoe around. That's for sure. That's my motto. But yeah, karma's a bitch. And the girlfriend that he had for the past year that he cheated with my sister left him last weekend. She took all her shit out of the apartment and left him for good. And apparently she's like they work together, so apparently she hasn't been work all week. So one of his best buddies told a friend of my sister's almost a week later, and we found out this weekend that she upped and left him, took all her shit, and said "fuck you, goodbye," and broke up with him. So yeah, he's getting karma. His hoe left him, so now he's holeless. So what goes around comes around. She probably got fed up, just like everybody else does when they deal with him. He doesn't really have no serious friends. Nobody likes him anyway, not that I know of. No one's ever come to me. Yep, he lost his whole family and his hoe. Not my problem. So we had a good laugh. We dwelled on it a bit, and we were like, "Good, fuck him. That's what he gets." Disrespect all of us. You disrespected your hoe, and your hoe left you now. And we've heard nothing but bad things about him. So he's getting his karma every day, which is great. I could care less. My sister had a good laugh. She was like, I told my sister, I said, well, every time we check the cards, like every 2 months, we would check the cards to see what was going on with them, right? And every time I checked the cards, it was always bad. Because we would hear bad shit, right? Like we would hear things about them. People come up to us, we don't even ask them anything because we don't care. We're free. The devil's gone. So like people came up to us, like me or my sister, and be like, "Oh yeah, he those two ain't together like that. We saw him this place and that place, and there was no emotion, there was no nothing." I was like, I don't fucking care. And then I'll check the cards to see if people were lying, but the cards were all bad. And the last time I checked the cards was probably in May, and in May it said that it was all going to come to an end. So it happened 2 months later. It's all done. So apparently this time they're done for good. It don't surprise me. Yeah. Well, that's life. You leave a good woman like my sister, and you go and cheat on her with a hoe. What do you expect? You're gonna look like an idiot. That's my dog snoring again. If you hear her in the background, look at her. Look, she's moving and she's snoring. See, you hear? This is what I gotta put up with. And people want me to have a girlfriend. You think I'm gonna have a woman in my bed snoring like that? Oh hell, what about me? She's gotta put up with me. She'll slap me every fucking hour. Babe, you're snoring. Wow. Every hour I'll never fucking sleep if I was with a woman. She'll be like, Mark, you're snoring. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Go to sleep. You won't hear me. I hear my dog snoring every goddamn night. What do you want me to do? Oh, yeah, I know. Let me tell you, Dan, this dog, when she's got farting fucking frenzy, my bedroom's upstairs, and I smell her ass upstairs. I have to close the door. I thought my ass is bad. Hers is a lot worse. A lot worse. There's some days there's some nights I wake up and I'm like, that ain't me. But I know who it is. I'm like, oh hell no. I close the door. I'm like, fucking bitch stinking on my whole goddamn apartment. Fuck. That's why I don't really care about living with another person. I ain't gotta smell your damn ass, and I ain't gotta smell you. Fuck that. Bad enough smelling myself, and I run from that. I got this damn dog in here for the past 3 years. She's been living with me. I gotta deal with her now. But at least I love her. She's like this. That's all she does. She's all fucked up. Yeah. You can't see her face. Her face is off camera, but yeah, she's too funny. Oh, good. Now I love you now, Antigone. I love you now. You're going to sleep. Hallelujah. Thanks for coming by, Antigone. I appreciate it. You have a good night, good sleep, good day. Be nice. When you see your friend, speak to him. Yo, it is back. Back again. It is back. It is back. See, this camera's fucking nuts. Now it's all dark again. This shit's fucking whack. Oh shit. Don't go nowhere. Alright. Shouldn't have pressed that. It's not easy, man. It is not easy. I'm still waiting to watch the game tonight. The Celtics play tonight. Like they have like a summer league with all the young players they play, and it's in Vegas. So Vegas is like 4 hours behind me. So it's like I don't even know if they're playing because the game that's on now it still ain't finished. It says it's got 5 minutes left. Let me see something here. All right. Right. It doesn't tell me when the game comes. It's right. Okay, here it is. It's in Vegas. Yeah, see, comes on tonight. It should be coming on like another 10 minutes or so. I really don't feel like staying up to watch it, but I'm gonna watch a little bit of it. It says 10:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 11:30. It's 11:40 now, but I can see that the other game's still on, so they still ain't showing it, and it's still not on yet. Fuck's sake. All right, let me catch up here. Flamingo. People might, man, when you talk about flamingos, people must be like, what the fuck these people talking about? Oh, hey, Rudy. I didn't even know you were still in here. I thought you left. Hope everything is good, sweetheart. I know when you came in, I was answering somebody's question. I didn't get to speak to you too much, but I hope everything's cool. Yeah, Miss Bikini, that's fine. If you leave it all out, that's a good thing. You know, he can see his stuff. I always tell people like Spirit likes to see all their stuff everywhere. They deal with it, or they like to see it. Once you pack up all their shit, they feel like you're neglecting them. So he'll be fine. It's always a right time. Some people can't handle seeing things, so they pack it away, and some people like just leave it around because they're in spirit. It's really up to you. Don't think you're crazy. Don't think you're weird. Don't think it's bad. Don't think it's good. Just do whatever you feel is right. All you got to do when it comes to things like that, just do what you feel is right. That's all. Yeah, of course, you're always gonna have moments, you know. You always will. Some people are forgotten and people don't give a shit, and some people are always remembered. And those who remember spirit are the ones that have a better life. I express that a lot. But it's up to you. The good thing is like don't think that you have to do something. If you like pick things up and you feel like you're not supposed to be doing or you feel like it's not right, then don't do it. If you feel comfortable with everything around, then you just leave it. It's that simple. I have things that remind me of people that I passed away, and it doesn't bother me like that. I'm like, this person did that for me, that for me. I acknowledge them more than anything. I don't want to forget them. That's for sure. I never forget them. Yeah, I mean, you know what my auntie did when my uncle passed away. She donated all the clothes to my nephew, to her nephew, which is my cousin, because he was the same size as my uncle. Like my uncle was like 6 feet tall and like maybe 260 maybe, and my cousin he's about the same height and the same weight and same shoe size, everything. They were like pretty much the identical clothes and shoes. So he came from the United States to Canada. He got all the clothes in the suitcases and took it back, and he wears all of it in memory of him, which is cool. You know, I don't know if I'll do that, but I kind of don't want to wear somebody else's clothes. I like to wear my own. But this guy, my cousin, he just felt like it was the right thing to do. So he did it. God bless him. He took his clothes and put it to good use. Hey Nina, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I mean it all depends. Like if you want to give it away and you feel like, your dad's okay with it or the person that dies okay with it. Because if they say, oh, when I die, don't you dare give my shit to somebody. If they say that, then they mean that and they'll be upset. Um, but if they say, hey, look, or if you never discussed it, you can like, discuss it with them now. You can say, hey, look, I'm gonna get rid of your stuff. You know, what do you think? Should I give it away? Should I give it to somebody or should I donate it or want me to just throw it in the trash? Because some of them don't really want nobody wearing their shit, you know? So, yeah, if he said that, Hermana, then he means it. So he's okay with it, you know? Yeah, so that's that's something that you have to decide when you're ready. That's all. Just got done shopping for essentials. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Pineapples, apples, chicken, salad, toilet paper. That sounds good to me. You need all of those things. Dan, you said, my dad said, no bitching. Yeah, here you go. My dad always says, I don't give a shit when I'm gone. You do whatever you want. That's exactly what he said to me the other day. He says, I don't care. When I'm gone, I don't give a shit. You do whatever you want. That's what he said. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm dead and gone. I don't give a shit about none of this stuff. Fuck that. I don't care. He's like, whatever you guys decide to do, I don't give a shit. My mom, on the other hand, she's like, don't you dare sell this house. I want one of you to keep it, blah, blah, blah. I want. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Don't come all running at once. Uh, Miss Bikini, you said Marty? Okay, I'll speak to Marty. I had to change my phone, and he opened the other garage in the back of the property. He waved his hand like he wanted it gone, so I know that I can get rid of his toolbox. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty much saying like, if you want to get rid of it, get rid of it. That's like my uncle. My uncle's a carpenter. He's still alive, right? But he's like not doing too good. He can't really do anything, right? And that's cool, Miss Bikini. I'm only teasing. Don't say sorry. It's okay. I'm only fucking around. People always call me different names on there. It's cool. It's spell check, I know. Um, but to me, like just like my uncles, my auntie said, when he dies, I'm gonna put all his tools out on the front yard and get rid of them and tell people you can fucking have it, because he doesn't want to sell it because he thinks he's never gonna get the money that it's valued as. And I told him, I said, if I was close to Toronto, I would come out there and I would put everything in a fucking box and bring it home. And he says, you can if you want. If I call my uncle right now in Toronto in Canada and I said, look, I'm going to come out there and take all your tools and put it to good use, he'll say, sure, come and get it. My auntie will be like, Mark, you ain't here yet? You can take it all. Take all this shit out of here. He don't need it. He can't even walk properly, so he can't use the tools no more. And I've been to his house a couple times in Toronto, and he has a nice workshop like mine, and he's got tons of tools. And I know I would be able to take a lot of stuff off his hands, but I have too much now anyway, so I'm good. Like if I really needed a lot of tools, I would go get them. But one day, if he does pass away, I'll tell my auntie, look, I'm gonna come out there to visit you, and I'll take some tools. Don't sell it. I'll give her money and whatever. She probably won't take it, but she'll probably say take it in memory of him, which I will. But I'll probably like slip her some money, but she won't take it. But anyway, I'll just leave it there before I leave. I mean, I'm in the taxi. I'll throw it on the lawn. No, I'm only joking. That's probably the only way she'll be able to take it. And she'll probably send it back in an envelope. She'll probably like, yeah, I'm sending that money back in the envelope. Don't you dare give me no fucking money. I'll be like, all right, auntie. Fuck's sake. Hey, that's what happens, Dan. Some people are ungrateful, and I think a lot of parents, and people that leave things to people, they are very appreciative. But I know for a fact that if my mom and dad were to die today, my older brother and sister would be sitting in that kitchen table with a lawyer, and they'll be like, when can we sell this house? Because we need the money. That's exactly what both of them would do. And that if that does happen, there's going to be a riot in that fucking kitchen. I'm going to take a fucking knife right to both of them and say, you ain't selling fucking nothing. Because you motherfuckers ain't paid for shit. Take your lawyer and get the fuck out of this house. I'll beat all your asses. I honestly don't want to see that day because I know how they are. They're a bunch of greedy bastards. I can't stand that shit. I pray for my parents to be alive for years to come, even though they're a pain in my ass. But I don't even want to see those days. I hate even wanting to deal with something like that. I'm dealing with my auntie's will now, and two people contested it, and now we don't even know when we're gonna get the money or if it's gonna be, if anything's getting solved. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody was all excited because we were gonna get some money, and two bastards contested the will and said that the woman that was taking care of my auntie stole money and we wanted to see like receipts and all this shit, and she denies everything, and she's like, no, I didn't steal nothing. And if I did, why would my godmother put me, why would my auntie like put me in the will and give me more money? Obviously because I deserve it, because I'm the one taking care of her, you moron. So her own brother and her first cousin are contesting her part of the will and saying that she shouldn't get more money than us because she's already been paid by my auntie to do shit for her. And she wants to see how much, they want to see how much she was getting paid. So now she's got to come up with all these receipts, bank statements, so these guys can see it. So it's going to take a while before we get it because of these two idiots. Yeah, they're being greedy because if they find something, then we all get more money. And she doesn't get nothing because she took shit, which I don't believe. I don't think she would do that. I don't know her personally, but I don't feel that, you know. And my auntie and my uncle wouldn't have put that in the will if it, you know, if she, because she did everything for my auntie and uncle. She was like the favorite. And because she did everything, no one else lifted a finger. We were the only ones that helped her, like over the phone and shit, and did all this stuff. So yeah, the will is all backwards now. It's all fucked up. It's fucking crazy, man. People are so annoying. And the sad part is the two people that are making the noise, they don't even have the money that we're getting in their own accounts. So you should be happy you're getting all that money. The people that are on that list, they probably don't even have that type of money that we're getting in their bank accounts. And that's no lie. Like, you know. And I say, you motherfuckers probably haven't even got this, you know, this money in your account because you're all broke. So why the fuck are you gonna contest something if you ain't even got it in your account? Fucking moron. But whatever, you know. Hopefully it gets solved soon and she's clear and hopefully we don't go through nothing bad. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Harmony. If you did everything, then that's all that matters. Miss Bikini Phil's always got your back. I'm reading all this stuff that you guys are saying. Yeah, Dan, sometimes, you know, they don't want it. I know it's, you know, people like, you know, people want people to have it, but some people don't give a shit. Mhm. How much we get for the house. Kept my mouth closed. Yeah. Well, you know, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. Your family is always going to be your family, and you can choose not to speak to them and deal with them, but they're still your family, and you still got to deal with family bullshit, unfortunately. But I know for a fact that, you know, and like I've said before, and like I said, if my siblings found out, my youngest sister knows, and she was cool with it anyway. But you know, I would say maybe 6 years ago, maybe more than that, maybe 6 7 years ago, my brother was still married to that hoe, and by law, if my parents were to die, he would get the house because he's the oldest. That's how the law was. But then the law got changed, right? But they didn't have a will. So my youngest sister told my parents, look, if you want Mark and I to continue to invest in this house and he's gonna get it if you guys die, we're spending money on this house for nothing, you know? So then my parents was like, well, we want to put it in Mark's name because Mark's the only one who does anything. And we can put it in your sister's name if you want, you and your sister. So we both agreed that it should be in all four of our names, not just one. It should be on all four of our names, you know, just in case. All right, Marty, take care, sweetheart. Hope Emmy's fine tomorrow. She will be. So I could have had the house in my name. But then it would have caused a big problem. They would have said, "Oh, that's not fair. We lived in this house, and this is our house too." And nah, nah, nah. And they would have like probably contested it and probably put me through hell. And I said, you know what? I'd rather do it the right way. And the right way is to put it in all four of our names, even though I've invested more time and money into that house than all of them. My youngest sister's probably invested a lot of money into it too, but I'm the one who works on the house. I'm the one who cuts the grass. I'm the one who deals with everything. I'm the one who pays for shit. So does my youngest sister. My older sister and brother don't do shit. So they don't even deserve to get anything from that house, But, I did the right thing, which was tell my parents, look, don't put it in my name, put it in all of our names. And you never know. They can all die before me. You don't fucking know. And I can die before all of them. So what's the sense? And I don't give a shit about a house because when I die, that house is gonna sit there anyway. So it don't make no difference to me. That's why I never care about materialistic things. I never care about wills and money and like what's left to me and shit like that. I don't really care about that shit because I can die tomorrow. So it don't phase me like that. I really don't care. So that's my like perspective on wills and being left something and all that shit. You don't fucking know. Like you can go before them. You don't know. Hey Milk Tea, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm here talking about sibling wars and family shit. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Yeah. So we all go through it. I know Ilda's been through that shit with her dad and her siblings and stuff like that. And I know you have, Dan, and a lot of us have. Everybody goes through it. You know. Well, we should, enjoy ourselves while we're alive, but we should always have enough money for our funeral in our bank account, so nobody else has to pay for it. That's the only thing that I like to do. Like I make sure that I have enough money for my funeral, and that's all that matters. I think too many people get into that anyway. It's just my family. I ain't gonna have like 1,000 people there or something like that. So at the end of the day, I look at life a lot different now. I say to myself, I don't care about all those things. It bothers me sometimes, yes, because I know that if it comes to that time where it comes down to my parents being, passing away, you know, and I have to deal with my siblings and I have to deal with a family war when it comes to that house, it's going to be a pain in the ass. And it's not fair if I pay off my sisters and brothers to buy that house from them at the value that it is. Because the value that it is because of me and my sister. So I've put value to a house that don't belong to me, and I would have to pay what I put into it just to get it from my siblings. I'm not doing that. Hell no. No, no, no. Fuck that. You know what? Whatever's meant to be is what God put in plan. That's how I look at it. So I really don't care. I ask God to keep my parents alive so I won't have to deal with that shit. I really don't want to deal with that. Hey Justin, how you been? Thanks for the love. Sending love back to you from the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, exactly, Miss Bikini. If I have that in my account, I'm happy. So I know that I ain't gotta worry about it. My auntie had her funeral paid for. That's crazy. You know? In her will, she had her funeral already paid for, and she donated a lot of money to the church, which was great, on her behalf. But some people die broke and die, if somebody else have to pay for them because you really don't know when you're gonna go. You can live amongst your means and then live and be broke for like years, and you be regretting everything you spent and regretting everything you do. And one thing that I always learned in my life is everybody makes it seem like you have to do something in order to have a great life, and you don't. Having a great life is how you project you want to be. So if having a great life is having a house, then that's a great life for you. But guess what? You spent all that money on that house and you're gonna pay for it for the rest of your life. Because a house ain't no joke. Shit breaks. Shit needs to be replaced. Shit needs to be painted. And unless you want to live like a fucking pig, or you want to live in a pigsty, or you live like with a shitty ass house. So what's the sense again when you might as well rent, right? And like I tell people all the time, like it's a label that society and the government put on us. Like you have to go to school, you have to graduate, you have to have an office job in order to succeed. You got to make money in order to have a good life. You got to have a family, kids. You got to get married, or else you're a piece of shit. You have to pay your taxes. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do that. I got tired of listening to that shit. And I said, I don't have to do nothing. I'm going to do everything that makes me happy. And that's exactly what I do. That's why I'm happy. Because I do what I want to do in my life and fuck you in your life. I don't care if you have a house and a Bugatti and you got $1 million in your account. You're probably a miserable fuck, and I'm not, you know? That's how I look at things, you know? I don't look at, I'm probably happier now than I ever have been in my life because I don't have people bugging me. I don't have people annoying me. I don't have friends coming into my apartment to aggravate me. I don't smoke. I don't drink no more. I don't go to the club no more. I don't go nowhere. I stay home. I'm confined in my own space. I'm happy to love myself and love my family, my dog. I have my apartment. I have my business. I have everything I need. I have everything I want. And I don't need nothing else. And I don't want no new friends. I don't want no fucking woman in my life aggravating the shit out of me. I got enough women in my life to aggravate me now. And men. And that's how I live my life. Fuck. I don't need to buy a house for what? Hell no. Because you want me to? So you want me to be broke for the rest of my life? No, no. I'm tired of giving value to shit that don't belong to me. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna do what I want and then get paid for it. And then it'll be valued because I'm doing it. Yeah, it is. Aquarians know what time it is. They know what to do. They're not stupid. Some of them are, because they got stupid in their birth chart, but I don't. Hey, Miss Bikini, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know? No problem, sweetheart. It's all good. That's what we're here for. Talk shit, have fun. You know. Dan, it ain't easy, bro. It's not easy. It really is. But sometimes people think that you have to have all these things to be happy, but some people are happy without the things that you have. Remember that. That's what I tell a lot of people. You may be happy with a wife and kids and a lot of money and big house, but that shit don't phase me. I'm happy to be uh, working in my workshop now I finally got a workshop that I've always wanted. I was in there all day today working, and it feels so good. It feels like I feel like a new person. Like I feel like I've accomplished something through the devil. I got rid of the devil. The devil is no longer in my life. Which is my brother-in-law. And he made fun of that place. He made that workshop a trash. You know, he made it all trashy. He didn't take care of it. It was just a joke. He could have made so much money in there, and him and I could have worked in there together, but he was just a dickhead. He just didn't care. So his trash was my treasure. So when I was in there today, I looked around and I'm like, I can't believe, I'm in here. Like I can't believe I'm so happy to like build shit and make stuff, and I have all my tools. And when I hear my tools working and they're all brand new, and like it's all my money, hard earned money I made to get them. Because that's what makes me happy is I worked hard for everything I have. Nothing's given to me. I work for every fucking dollar I get. And if something's given to me, God bless you for giving it to me, you know? And because I'm a giver too, more giver than a receiver. So when I'm now, my life is complete to me because I finally have a place where I can work every day, rain, blow, or shine. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted in my life was to have my own shop that I can work in, make money out of, be happy in, play music, use my skills and my talents to make things and to do things and to work. And that's all I ever wanted. So at the age of 47, I got my wish. Took a long time, but I got it. And now I'm gonna make the best use of it because I'm happy. Some people find happiness in different ways. I don't need a wife and kids and a big house to be happy. I just want somewhere I can fuck around and work in and make things in and build things stuff and use my talents to like evolve and just make my mind think of things to make and to build and how am I going to make something. I'm always trying to make something better than what it is. Like I'm always constantly thinking of something, some way to make something better. And that's what I want to do. Like I'm loving my life now because I know I have everything I've always wanted. And some people will be like, that sounds like a fucking dumbass life. You just get a thrill out of working. That's dumb. Oh well, that's what you think because your life is different from mine. You know, I like to work and make things and use my multi talents to do things to make people happy and myself happy. So if you don't like that, that's your fucking problem. I'm not judging your life. If you want to go on a merry-go-round every day and see how fast you go, I don't give a shit. That's something you like to do. Go for it. I just think that I'll be dizzy if I do it. You might not get dizzy. But hey, that's my life pretty much in a nutshell. I'm happy. I'm doing what I have to do. I She's snoring again. I'm sure you heard it. She's over here snoring and snorting and moving around. Yeah. So that's if you hear anything, it's her, my doggy. So yeah, make life simple. And that's exactly what I do. Thanks, Justin. I do deserve it because I've been through hell and back with people, um, having the wrong people in my life, choosing to be around those people. But at the end of the day, people come and go. You can't take them back because they're not gonna change. And everybody's life is difficult at some point. So the last 2 years And actually, the last 3 years have been very difficult. It's been an up and down roller coaster with family, friends, work, my sister's divorce, taking care of my nephews and being their, go to guy. They don't have a father, a decent father, so they have me. So I had to, be there for them and be a good role model. And I've changed my life a lot in the last 7 years, to give up smoking and drinking and, bad habits. I gave up a lot to make my life better, you know. Oh, I meant to tell you, yeah. That's good. I'm glad it did the job. It is a miracle. It's really good stuff. I told you. See, I'm Dr. Markey. Dan called me Dr. Doolittle, you know. Listen, if I know something's good, then I feel like it can be good for you. If it works for me, it might work for you. So that's the only reason why I recommend things. I only recommend things that I know works for a fact. So it might not work for everybody because some people are difficult and some people deserve karma, so they probably won't work for them. But if if it works, God bless. I'm glad. I'm glad that I can help in some type of way because I don't want people to suffer. Only the bad, obviously. And even then, that's not up to me anyway. That's up to God to deal with. So whatever, it's all good. Oh, well, that's good. If it helps and it works, then that's all that matters. I'm sure on the label it says to do it every couple hours or use as many times as you want. I think you can use that stuff as many times as you want. It's like it doesn't do nothing bad to you. I believe that's what it says. But I have itchy ears a lot when like sweat or water gets in my ear. Like my ears like get really itchy. Sometimes my left one will be really bad, where like it wakes me up out of my sleep. So I take a Q-tip and I put it in that Sudocrem, and I just put a little bit of that cream inside the inner part of my ear, and it gets rid of the itch. Like that stuff's really good. I have, like I showed you, I have it. So I always have like a Q-tip there just to get rid of the itch in my ears. Sometimes I have it really bad. My ears get really, really bad. Where like it wakes me up in my sleep and I'm like itching my ear and I'm like, fuck Mark, don't itch it. You're gonna make it worse. So I make the effort to get up out of bed, get the Q-tip, go put some of it in there, and then it goes away. So we all have issues. We all have problems. We all have something wrong. We all have like a situation we have to deal with. It's life, but don't get discouraged and don't think that you have bad luck. It's just life, everybody. It's just life. Everybody has problems, everybody has situations. Just be thankful that you're living, you're not in the hospital, you don't have cancer, you don't have a bad disease, you don't have one arm instead of two, you know. Um, be thankful you don't have a fake fucking leg or you're blind or you're deaf. There's worse things that can happen to us. So I always stress to everybody, be thankful nothing's worse than what it is. If you have a little problem, try and make it better by just realizing it. You can have something a lot worse than your little minor problem. Yeah, the shingles are bad. My grandmother was 94. My grandma was 94 and she got the shingles for the first time and she passed away after that. She got shingles so bad that her body couldn't take it. And she was in the hospital at the time. Um, she was being taken care of by caretaker lady, and then all of a sudden she went to the hospital, and then about 2 or 3 days later, she got diagnosed with shingles and she died. She had a severe case of it, and plus she was 94, so her body couldn't really handle it. So that contributed to her dying at the age of 94. Because shingles is no joke. That I've never had it, thank God. But I hope I never do, and I hope nobody in here ever has it, again, or has it. Period. But um, I know it's a serious thing, and it can, make you. You can die, like my grandma did. So yeah, it's there's a lot of things we can get. Just having COVID this past couple years has been a issue. When I got it, I didn't get it pretty bad, but I did get it, and it did affect me for about 2 weeks. I wasn't like dying like everybody says they were, but the people that were are people who don't or are not healthy, and they don't have a good immune system. The reason people get sick is because you slack and your immune system isn't on point. And and you can be like a fitness freak, or you can eat all the good things you want. Energy is the worst killer for anyone. People can put their energy on you easy. People can zap you with bad shit, and people can do things to you to make you sick. You just don't realize it. You can get sick just by being around somebody. So a lot of people like don't understand that part of life. Now you can be a health freak. You can eat and take vitamins and all that shit. That don't mean nothing. Energy is what's being transferred. So if bad energy is being transferred to you, there's nothing you can do. Oh, cool. I see my buddy, Mr. Donald J. Trump. He arrives at Republican National Convention Center. Oh, cool. So he actually he went today to the new thing. Oh, I didn't even know. I know they said he was. Oh, cool. He actually went to Milwaukee. Oh, but he's not. He's like he's in the background, like just chilling. Oh, he's on like a screen. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad he's all right though. Oh, he actually came out then. Oh, he came out. Oh, cool. I'm glad he's all right. Good, good. I'm glad he's okay. I just saw the highlight of him coming out to the thing. That's cool. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the shingles is no joke. It definitely can affect you pretty bad. My oldest sister got shingles and she had it bad. She thought she was gonna die, like she had it bad. Yeah, Jocelyn, it can definitely people can definitely affect your whole life and your whole body. Um, a couple years ago, I dated a woman that was very toxic, and she sucked all the energy out of me, and where I felt so sick and so drained by her evilness and her lies and just deception and how she treated me and what she did to me and things like that. Like I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Mark? Like this is not like you. Like you don't like what the hell just happened here? Like, you got tricked, you got but I blame myself. At first, I put all the blame on her, but then I said, you know what, this is your fault, you idiot. You gave into this person, you believed them, you shouldn't have. Your instincts told you not to, but you went ahead anyway. Because we wanna in our minds, we think that people will change or things will get better. And I had not only that woman, but I had, like, when I first came on here 5 years ago, people tried to suck my energy dry on here. A lot of different psychics, people. Now it's nice and calm because I don't deal with people like that. As soon as you aggravate me, I get rid of you. But because I'm not putting up with that shit. But I put up with a lot of bullshit on here the last couple of years with people trying to suck me dry and aggravate me, annoy me, drain my energy. So we have to, you have to, like, make sure that doesn't happen to you. Like, we control our own uh thoughts, words, actions, emotions. We can control all those things by not having the wrong people around us. If we have the right people around us, then we're fine. Yeah, set boundaries is a good term for it. And that's the way we should do it, is set boundaries with people. But I don't even set boundaries. I just completely, like, I don't want to set boundaries. I just get rid of your ass. I ain't setting no motherfucking boundaries. I'm setting you to goodbye mode. You ain't gonna be in my life no more. I told my sister that a couple hours ago. We were after dinner. We were talking about, like, some past stuff, and I told her. She goes, "Oh, I know you." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look, I'm not putting up with, I'm not setting no boundaries with nobody. You're gone. My boundary is you fucking gone. You're gonna be over that boundary, and I'm gonna be over the other side. You're not even gonna be able to see me because that boundary wall is very tall, and you're not gonna be able to climb over it to come and see me because my boundary is a brick wall and concrete. You ain't coming over there. Never. Once we're done, we're done. There's no coming back. There's no sorry. There's no forgive me. There's no nothing. I don't want you around me. Fuck you and go away." That's how my life is now. And ever since I've been doing that the past 5 years, my life got better. And people are like, "Oh no, Mark, it says you're supposed to forgive people." Forgive who? You must be out of your damn mind. I'm not God to be forgiving you to come to the kingdom of heaven. Who the fuck you think I am? I'm not God. I ain't forgiving nobody. I'm forgetting you. No way. Fuck that boundary. You're staying over there. No, you're going. Goodbye. You know what I mean, Hermana? Fuck that. Uh-uh. I only forgive people that actually, I can use some examples, and there's some people who come in here who I have forgiven, and I have, like, said, "Hey, look, if you can admit that you made a mistake, and I see that you haven't, done anything to make me get rid of you, or like, to question you again, then we're good. You don't fuck around, then you won't find out. But if you fuck around, you will." So there's people in here who have left and come back, and we talk like grown-ups and we sort things out because we get tricked or we get conned by somebody, or things like that happen. Like, it's fine. And there's times where, like, I don't trust certain people, so I have to make sure I don't really let them all the way in. I'm like, y'all keep your ass at a distance. But some people are meant to be in your life, even if things didn't work out at some point in time because someone else tried to get you away from that person. Because there's a lot of people who like to come in between people. If they see me and you getting along, somebody might be like, "Hey, look, I saw you in Mark's room the other day. Don't talk to that guy. He's crazy, or he did this to me," and they play victim. And then they can get you to believe their lies. Then you lost a good person, not me. Because if I lose you, it ain't no loss because you're listening to a fucking idiot with no proof. So if you want to listen to that person, then go right ahead. You know, it's that simple. And if I do the same, then that's bad on me. Somebody comes in there and says, "Oh, do you know Miss Bikini, Ilda, Jocelyn, Dan? You know these people you talk to? Yeah, they said that." I don't give a fuck. Prove it. If you can prove they said some dumb shit or they did something to me, then prove it. If you can't prove it, then I ain't listening to it. And if you do, then I'll confront them or I'll just keep them at a distance. It's that simple. Miss Diamond just woke up out of her dreams. Hi, baby. You good? Did you dream of cheese and bacon and cats and other dogs? Did you dream of nice things? Did you dream of me in the pool and you sleeping around, huffing and puffing? You love me? Do you love me? I said. Blink twice if you love me. That's only once. Why are you licking your chops for? You have the life, you know that? Eat, sleep, shit, and do it all over again. You a good girl? Who's my baby? You wanna go pee-pees? You wanna go outside? You wanna go for a quick walk? Now your eyes open, wide open just now, huh? All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go for a walk and go for a pee. Okay? Yeah? Good. Oh, she definitely does. She definitely does. I love her too. She probably loves me a little bit more than I love her, though. Nah, I'm any teasing. Yeah, she's my shadow. She's with me every day. You know what I really love is that she comes into the workshop with me and she's in my workshop all day. I put a blanket down by the steps and I put a blanket like far away from like just like the entrance of the workshop. And she stays there and she looks at me as if to say, we never were here. Like, why are we over here now? Like we've never been here. So she smells everything and then now when she comes over there, she knows where I am. Like, so if she gets up, she'll go back into the house because it's cooler. And she'll come back when she hears like a noise or me working with a tool or something. She'll come running back in there and look at me and wag her tail. And she'll be like, she'll sit there and she'll watch me. And I got like a little miniature fan and I'll put the fan on her. And she'll just sit there and you see her ears moving from the fan. And she's just sitting there like a bump on a log and just like, yeah, cool. I'm with Marky. I'm in his workshop. I don't know why the fuck he's in here, but this is new to me. But that's cool. I'm staying here wherever he goes. I'm going. So she's in my workshop now with me every day. I got the fan on her, so she watches me work and shit. It's fun. Like I always pray that she stays alive for a time to come and enjoys her life because she had it rough in the beginning when that dickhead was her owner. He didn't do anything for her. So she's been inside sleeping in here for the past 3 years. So she's happy. She gets to sleep in the AC and not outside with the bugs and the roaches. But anyway, let me get out of here. It's already 12:30. I'm gonna go watch some of the game and then get my ass to sleep. I got a long day tomorrow. All right, good night, Miss Bikini. Good night, Justin. Good night, Milk Tea. Good night, Oda. Hamana, love you. Take care. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night and Tuesday tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow, God willing. If I'm not too tired. Good night, Dan. Take care, bro. And good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care and be nice and pray. Okay? You ain't gotta pray for me, just pray. Thanks, you too.